Yo, what's up everybody, FornaTRON here, and today we are back again with our Elden Ring easy mode playthrough. In the last episode, we did a lot of housekeeping stuff and we got these two new twin blade weapons and we leveled those up. We also got a new armor set, which looks badass. We played around with some of our talismans and how we're equipped. And in this episode, we're gonna do a few more housekeeping items, pick up a few low-hanging fruit, like some easy bosses just to get the remembrances for the trophies, also a little bit of extra runes, before we take on some of the more difficult optional bosses before we beat this game. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're actually going to kind of go to Mount Gelmir, where we originally got our map fragment. I feel like it's this one, the Road of Inquiry. Yes. So now that we're here, we're actually gonna go over this way. You can ignore this big enemy over here. So over here is going to be an ulcerated tree spirit, and they're big pains in the ass. So as soon as we get our option to summon our good friend Mimicked here, we're going to do that. Oh. He's probably gonna keep that guy busy. This one, again, you don't want to get greedy. You kind of want to just be on, yeah, so you don't want that to happen. It was when we were ready to roll at the last minute. And just do jump L1s. Get ready to... Yeah, when he starts charging up like that, you should roll away. I knew he was going to do a tail whip there. I knew, but I did nothing. They're super nimbly bimbly. That's what I really hate about this boss. Done deal. Oh, and we had our we had our thing on anyway. So he drops a tier that's good for mage builds, but we're not a mage build, so we're just gonna skip past all this stuff here and grab this item. Grab this item over here. And by this hut, we're gonna get invaded. Don't worry, they're gonna be no match for us. Stop jumping out of the way. Done deal. They're not even the reason why we wanted to go here. We don't care about that sacred butchering knife. It's this item right here that we wanted. It's not even that item. Or is it past this way? Okay, so we're at Seathwater Terminus. We're gonna go back to where that magma worm is, and I think if you keep running past there... So we're looking for a specific bow, and this bow is a crossbow. It can shoot repeated arrows, and we're gonna need that for a boss fight later on. If you just run on the outskirts here, you won't get burned. This is it, I think. Free money. Okay, there's a big old bear up here. It's gonna jump down from up top. Just run past. He's bullshit. Here we go. Let's get the Sight of Grace. I feel like this is just a stone sword key. Nope, that's the crossbow right there. Perfect. All right, now that we got that, now that we got that, let's go back to Fort Height, and we're actually gonna head to this thing right here. So now that we got that crossbow, we're actually gonna go back to this church that's all the way in the Weeping Peninsula in South Limgrave, the Fourth Church of America. Let's go there. We're gonna equip that bow that we just got. And this is the best farming area for an item that we need for crafting. So we're gonna jump down over here. And go down to the beach. And I want you to do this in your off time. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick out all of these birds that are on the ground. So all these penguin looking birds, just find them. Because they drop foul foot items that we need. I don't know if this crossbow is the right way to go. Let's go back to... We're gonna go all the way up top here. Kind of in North Liurnia to where Bellum Church is. And I think this merchant sells a bow.
What do you want any?
He does, okay. And then just buy a bunch of arrows. Just buy 100. Let's buy all these rune arcs as well. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So now that we got this bow, let's go all the way back. The Fourth Church of America. And this is all going to make sense in a moment here. So the reason why we're going here is because we want to make more gold pickled foulfoots. Because when you use those, you get more runes from the enemies that you defeat. So we want to maximize the amount of runes that we're going to get from the next few bosses that we're going to fight. So, like I said, in your off time here, just go down to the beach as quickly as you can, and you're just gonna cycle through and kill all of these birds. I like how they just like stand there. So none of them have dropped the item that we need yet, but they do. There we go. Four-toed fowl-foot. That's the item that we need for crafting. All right, so that was a bad run. Let's just go and do it again. There we go, got some more. Got another one. Nice, got another one. All right, that kind of made up for the bad previous run. So just keep doing that and get quite a few. Then we're gonna go to this side of Grace right here, which is pretty close. The isolated merchant sack. The isolated merchant's shack. And we're gonna make our way up this hill to this pool of water that's over here. You also need the rawa fruit, which is a common item that's all over the lands between. So might as well just pick up a few of those while you're making your way up. They're always in little bushes like this. Then just sneak around this way, around that big. You're gonna pick up all these gold shiny things that are in the water here. I think that was all of them. There's one more. Perfect. And you can just run up here, grab a few more rawa fruit. There's even a couple of birds up here. And none of them dropped the item that we need. All right, but we should have enough to at least make a couple gold pickled fowl foot. So right here, boom. We can make 5. Great. So keep doing that. And make at least 20 or 30 gold pickled fowl feet. So do that in your off time. But that's going to be massive for gaining a lot more runes per every enemy or boss that we kill. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll pick this back up.
2,000 years later.
All right, we're back. So I farmed enough here. I think I have like 20 gold pickled fowl foots. So that's going to be enough for me. Now we're going to go over here back to Fort Height, because we're gonna go to this little doorway here. So let's go all the way back to Fort Height. And let's just head towards our marker. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pick off a lot of these mini bosses or optional bosses that you don't need to progress the story. Just for the runes, and then also, I don't know, just for the trophies as well. Does this guy have anything good? Oh, this guy sells 3 Trina lilies. Oh, and he sells Trina arrows. Nice. But we're not going to be fighting any bosses that we need to put to sleep anyway. So what's funny is you're supposed to head here like pretty early on in the game, but we just like skipped it. And we're gonna go to Siofra River. So really cool underground area of the game. Again, you were supposed to go here like pretty early on. So all of the items that are on the ground here are gonna be just really low level stuff. So don't even worry about picking up any of the items. I mean, you can if you want, but it's like a lot of just like smithing stone 1, maybe some smithing stone 2s. I'm just gonna run past all these fools. Get rid of some of these talismans out of the inventory here. Okay, so in these underground areas, there's these, we talked about this before, but they are little torches that we have to light. So we're gonna go ahead and light all these torches. I'm gonna show you where they all are. So let's grab this set of grace that's here. Over here, I'm gonna dump off that talisman. Yeah, we don't need Radagon Sword Seal anymore. Let's dump off some of the weapons that we have in our inventory as well. I don't need you. Don't need you. All right, good. Okay, so here's one right here. This is also where the map fragment is. You come down here early, Blythe is down here, and he's basically like, oh, I'm like on this quest for Ronnie the Witch, and I can't see where I'm supposed to go. So we're going left up here, and then he tells you gotta go fight Radon. Yeah, these enemies are gonna be like no match for you. Alright, so we got that one. I believe there's one on around here. This warps you. Yeah, look at this, all this low level stuff. This warps you quite a bit far ahead, but we're not quite going that way yet. So we're gonna head towards the middle here. Yeah, there's one right there. I can see it. Okay, there's gonna be one over here to the right. These guys suck because they're really good at shoot. Like their tracking for their arrows is gnarly. It's a good thing that we've come here way later, so we're way stronger than they are. I feel like there's another one back down here. Yeah, knew it. It's over here. But look out for these things. And then there's one over to the left. No match. There's tons of training lilies down here. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna go to the far right and hug this wall. That's where that warp point would have taken us earlier. Taken us. Bunch of rats over here. You might have to jump instead of roll, because they might roll trap you. Jump up on this rock, and there's one over here. See, it says powers gathered. That means we've lit all of them. But while we're here, we're gonna do a couple of things. There is a golden seed that's over here. And there's a rune arc over here. So just be very careful, just run and jump. And then when you get to here, jump back up on Torrent. Jump off of Torrent. Oh, it's a stone sword key. It's not even a rune arc. Hilarious. Okay. Let's go back now. That's fine. You might have needed one because you're going to need those stone sword keys anyway. Okay, we're going to hug the left. There's a bunch of archers up here, so look out. They're going to start firing at you, especially that one right there. Site of Grace. We can sit down so they'll stop aggroing us. And this requires 2 stone sword keys. And then now you've got this elevator. See up at the top left there? We're going to be going there a little bit later. You're going to see now you're in Caelid. You can light this bonfire. And now you are the way where you need to go. So if you go through this canyon here, you'll make your way up to this Grand Coliseum for the new DLC. There's a huge giant pot boy in front of it. If you go through his challenge, he gives you a talisman that increases your equip load. So Nothing that exciting. Over there's a big old bear. Nothing worth doing over there. So, but it's just nice to have that site of grace. And see, it perfectly aligns with where we are. A lot of people think the game's loading when you're taking those long elevators, and it's not. It's just, it's actually taking you to that location. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back to this side of grace right here. So Siofra River Bank. So because we've lit all these torches, now when we go up these steps here, we'll be able to enter the boss arena. Okay, it's gonna take you to this area. All right, so make sure you got your gold foul feet equipped. We got all of our talismans the right way. I think we're good, so we'll just... That was funny, I didn't know that he had kick on. Maybe we'll wait and we'll summon our buddy first. So we'll go in, summon our buddy. Take a sippy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I have this equipped to the wrong hand. There we go. Take a drink. Take another sip. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked. Wow. Just decimated. If you run to the middle of the arena, there's a warp point in here. Where's it, meow? There it is. So very exciting. Like, you'll go, like, again, you're supposed to take this boss on like pretty early on, so that's why it was just a joke. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, but for a different area. We're gonna go back to where the Mimic Tier fight was. Yeah, it's this way. So we're gonna go and light this one up. Keep hugging the left. There's another Radagon's wolf over there. Remember, he's nimbly, so just ignore him. We're gonna keep going up. Go over here. There's a bunch of rats. Okay, we're gonna head down to where this group of elk people are. And it's this far one right here. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I think this might be the last one. No. Oh, yeah. That was the last one. Okay, so now we can go back up over here. Same deal. Let's crack a foul foot. Jump inside. Summon our buddy. Heal back up. Let's buff him. Let's put on our buff. He does that sometimes where he warps all the way on the other side. I thought I could roll that. Done deal. We already have our talisman on. Booyah! Easy money. Alright, let's find that warp point. Sometimes if you don't attack him successfully, that boss can heal itself and it's super annoying. There was something else I wanted to do while we were here. Oh yeah, there's another area that we can go to and there's another boss. This one's a little bit harder though. Okay, so from this one that we lit here, we're gonna go up straight and you're gonna see some jellyfish. Just keep going, follow where the jellyfish are. And then once you get to here, you turn left and there's a spot you can drop down. Keep going. And here's the side of grace. And let's just sit down. We might have enough to level up. So let's just keep putting those points into dex. I want 60 dex. On torrent. You can hop off here, just run and jump on this pillar, jump down. There is one of those knights over there. The knights are never worth it. Like there's one over there as well. Like I think sometimes you get their incantations, but we're not an incantation build, so not worth it. Even though technically we are using an incantation, so we're going to go straight. You want to go straight to the left. What I was trying to say there is it's gonna want you to go straight through that other doorway, but we don't want to do that. There's some stuff hidden in here. We can kill these items or kill these enemies. Smithing stone 4. Garbage. Okay, let's go left here. Here's an NPC. Okay, and then up here is where the boss is. So this is a dual gargoyle boss. It sucks. There's no way around it. So go in here, summon your buddy, heal up, buff, and then put your buff on. Okay, go straight forward. He's gonna jump down. Once he gets to about half health, the second gargoyle is gonna jump in. Watch out, he's gonna do, he does like a poison breath. Look how disgusting our damage is though. Done. Pop a foul foot. Get out of the poison. Let's see if we can get off our weapon iron. disgusting damage. It's awesome. Like, you can play so sloppy like I am, and like you're just gonna destroy. I thought I rolled that personally. Okay, switch your talisman. Again, easy money. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Have a seat. And now we've got like a few, like we got another remembrance. We can just use that right now. I think that gives us enough to level up. Okay, then we're gonna run over here to where this coffin is. Really cool cutscene. I just love from software. It's just like, hey, can't think of a logical way for your areas to connect? Coffin. All right. I didn't notice that there was a tree spirit over there. Let's go fuck him up. I'm surprised I haven't gotten hit yet. Easy. Oh, he gives you his staff. Interesting. I don't think I've ever gone this way, to be honest with you. What's even up here? An ant, a couple ants. Neat stuff. So usually I just run over here. Okay, you're gonna have to go this way because you. I'm gonna help you with some of the platinum trophy stuff. And to get the platinum trophy, you have to run through this area and grab an item. So I might as well just show you how to do that while you're here. When you're done all the stuff that we go through in my easy mode guide, you're only gonna need to pick up a few items to get the platinum trophy, and you can find really great YouTube videos on how to get those items. Super simple, but we're gonna do all the hardest stuff in this walkthrough. Just run out, grab this item, boom. That's one of the, there's like a set of incantations and sorceries that you need to be able to get the platinum. Okay, and now we're on the other side of that log. Again, I don't think any of this is worth picking up. And I think there's a site of grace at the top here. Yep, right over here. All right, good stuff. We're gonna make our way across the way here, across this milky water. I don't know what you want to call it. There is another site of grace over there, but we don't need that. Just gonna jump up here, jump past this guy, jump over here. Just keep making your way up this log. And then to this side of grace right here. All right, you can sit down. This is another side quest kind of boss. So this is like Fia's quest line. She's a lady in the round table hold that hugs you. And this huge monstrosity, believe it or not, this is one of the first gods or demigods. This is Godwin. So his soul was destroyed, but his body remained, and it just kept growing in a zombie state. That's where all the death root comes from. And that's his body all mutated. You can see his gold hair, but that's his dead body. And that's what's been causing the death root curse across the lands between. So we go over here. It's gonna summon Fia's champions. They should be a joke. We can put our buff on. We can probably even summon our friend. This is Raja. Gotta watch out for him. He does some pretty powerful magic. Not powerful enough. Buff our buddy. All right, these dudes can suck. Especially big fat boy over there. Because he's got a rapier and he can just like poke you. Like that. Easy mode. Oh, we still had that on. Now we can set this side of grace here. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Fia now. And she's pretty much gonna be like, are you here to kill me? Say no.
I knew you. What is it you intend to deny like the dogmatic?
We're gonna say no, we want to be held.
I am the they call
Just go through all of her dialogue. Awkward moment. Talk in secret.
When the first Godwin's out there is and I'm before the time.
Talk in secret.
And I'm before the my hand. Will you still?
And because we did Ronnie's quest line and we went to her dead body, we got the death mark, whatever item that she needs.
When God but another and I'm before that. When God but another exists. Another mark in the shape and I must find before the time.
Or maybe we didn't. Okay, we have to go. Let's check our inventory. Did we grab that? I feel like we did. Weird, maybe we didn't. Okay. We gotta go do that. That's fine, because we have this side of grace now. So, also, that item that she gave you, just use it. Because it takes a little bit of your health away, just by having it in your inventory. Okay, so now we're gonna go grab that item real quick. I'm gonna show you where it is. So, it's back in Liurnia. Yeah, we didn't grab it. It's in this building here. So, we are gonna go here. So grab this side of grace, the Academy Gate Town. So we're gonna head the direction of our marker. We're doing a lot of wrap up here. So I know you're like, oh, it's kind of like not as organized as the main game. It's because I'm getting you to do all this side stuff so you don't miss out on some of these great bosses. There's still some really cool bosses that we're gonna take on, but we're just, again, we're stepping up our damage, so we're just going to be insane. Like, you could do it with the Bloodhound's Fang. You just might run into some difficulties, and I just want this to be as easy as possible for you. So we're just going to make the most disgusting cheese build ever. Like, there's other cheesy builds that you can make. Like, there's definitely sorcery builds that you can create that are just broken. But I like this one more because it's still melee. Like you still have to have like a little bit of skill to be able to go through it, because like you can make mage builds where you just like cast a spell that increases the damage of your sorceries and makes it so you have unlimited FP, and you just like hold R1 down. And some people might be like, okay, like I don't mind that, but like I don't know, I don't find that as fun. Okay, so we're gonna go in this building here, the Carrion Study Hall. So Ronnie gave you an item earlier and you place it here. And what this does is it turns this building upside down, because if you go here without that item, you won't be able to progress to the last door. So we're gonna jump through here, jump down, kill these hands. Yeah, they get decimated by our weapon. Just run to the right, because there's a sorcerer over there casting spells. Just wait for him to cast a spell, roll off the edge here. Run and jump onto this. Okay, and then fall off here. Fall off here, then fall off here. Hit the switch. And you're set. That mage is a pain in the ass. He's cheap. Summons help. Even when you kill him, I think you just get one of his sorceries. But again, we're not a sorcery build, so that item's not like use to us. And the enemy doesn't drop very many runes. So again, do things that are worth your time. Okay, let's open this door. Grab this side of grace. And you should still have some. Equip your sleep pots, because there is a Godskin Noble up here. Loser. All right, let's take him to Pound Town. I thought for sure we would have enough to stun lock him. Come on. Easy mode. And you get his outfit. Which isn't that great, but I don't know if you wanted it. So remember what I taught you early on in this game is in all of these towers is the demigod's great rune. So whenever you beat a demigod, you can go to their tower and get their great rune. I don't think we did the one for Radon and Kaled. You can go there. There is a Godskin Apostle, which is the skinny one in the basement. He also gives you the some other weapon. It's a big great sword that also does black flame damage, but this one is way better because of the weapon art that it has, the Godskin Peeler that we have. Grab this side of grace. This is actually Ronnie's body, Ronnie the Witch. That's her actual form's body. So if you've been really following the lore, what Ronnie the Witch did is she was an Empyrean. So she was just like Melania and Mikola. So they were birthed by one entity, which you'll find out later. And she didn't want the influence of the Golden Order, which is like kind of like their god in this game. And so what she did, she devised a plan to be able to kill herself, but retain her mind, but kill her body, her Empyrean body, which was destined to become a replacement for Marika, which is the current god of the Lands Between. And so she got her Black Knife assassins to steal a piece of the Rune of Death, which was Malekith's weapon, and they use that at the same time because you can't just sacrifice the body without the mind. So at the very exact same time, they performed this art on Godwyn, who was that deformed god that we saw in the Siofra Depths, and her at the same time. So he lost his mind, but his body remained, and she lost her body, but her mind remained. That's why she's in that doll body now. Anyway, now we've got the Curse Mark of Death. So that was the item that Fia needed. So another little boss is over here. We're gonna do that in a little bit, but let's just finish off Fia's quest line. So that's gonna be, I feel like it's over here. Yeah. Okay, so now when I think we have enough to level up. All right, let's talk to Fia.
This is how did you with this and claim.
Just go through her dialogue.
Can I hope?
Oh yeah, you can hold us.
I will send it with the new as the rules brandished stay the by becoming. I to conceive brandish must stay the by becoming.
Yeah, so basically she's like, okay, I'm gonna be with Godwyn, take the Curse Mark of Death, and become Elden Lord and bring a new age onto the Lands Between. So, yeah, she basically just wants to revive Godwyn. So you gotta rest here. Remember, just use those 2 items that you got in your inventory. They increase your poise. Oh, we got another one.
This is good, but I choose and I will who will in it. What great. This is but I choose and I will who will in it. What great.
Okay, so now that she's done that dialogue, you just gotta rest one more time, and then you won't be able to talk to her. She'll just be laying there, and then you can enter in her dream. To where we fight another optional boss. See how she's just laying there now? Okay, so you're gonna wanna do your buffs before you go into the boss arena. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buff up. Make sure we got our right talismans on. We do. Okay, jump in. So as soon as we summon in, we're gonna summon our buddy, take a sip, and then just go to town. This is a dragon boss that's been reskinned, but it's a really cool boss arena. One of my favorites. I love it. So don't get greedy. because he summons lightning a lot, and a lot of these little areas will cause curse. And I walked right into his fire. That was awesome. So he does that, which is annoying. So like you'll have a little lightning aura around you, and it's because he's gonna do that. Really annoying. I think jump R1s or L1s are probably the better way to go. Instead of trying to land a weapon art. Let's get some stamina back. I was gonna say let's crack a gold foul foot. He's done. Easy mode. Really cool boss arena. I love it. And then now we get the Mending Rune of Death Prince. So that's to get one of the alternate endings in the game. It's not like a main alternate ending, it's just one of like the slight alternate endings, which I don't think is as good. Ooh, what item did she drop? Oh, her clothes, nice. Great, we got ourselves a little bit of runes. Okay, let's start putting some money into endurance because I'm starting to see that we run out of endurance quite quickly here. I think I needed like 80,000 to be able to level up again. All right, we just did like another quick little boss rush mode. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I hope you had fun. In the next video, we're gonna go through and then just like crush out a few more minor bosses just to increase our runes and then get ready for some of the other optional bosses that we're gonna do. So hope you're enjoying so far.
Meow.